my backyard, so welcome to my backyard. Today I'm going to be doing a video about sunburns, and I recently got literally the worst sunburn ever. Like, it was horrible. I was lobster red. It hurt so bad. I was just stupid, and I really don't want any of you guys to be in that same position this summer, so I figured I would do an informative video about, first of all, how to prevent sunburns, but then second of all, if you get a sunburn, what are some things you can do to help it heal better and to ease the pain. So, I hope this is helpful to all of you guys out there, and let's get started. So the first step is prevention. Obviously, you don't want to get burned in the first place. It's really bad for you. Skin cancer, I think if you get a serious burn within the first 16 years of life, like, you double your risk of getting skin cancer, some statistic like that. Super scary. So you don't want to get cancer, first of all. Second of all, it creates sunspots, premature aging, wrinkling, none of that you want. So, first step is prevention. Now, I recently found this girl on YouTube and I absolutely love her, and I was just browsing my YouTube homepage this morning and I saw one of her videos was up and it was like Sunscreen. And her screen name is Makeoveritup, and she's super sweet. I love her videos, and she has a really informative video talking all about different kinds of sunscreen, and she explains everything. It's so great. So I'm going to link her video right below, and I really encourage you to check that out because she's a lot more knowledgeable than I am. But I watched her video and I kind of researched it a little bit, and basically there are two kinds of rays that can hurt you from the sun, UVA and UVB, and what you're looking for in a sunscreen is ingredients that are going to block those rays from harming you. So the important ingredients in sunscreen to look for are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and those are going to be what really prevents your skin from those harmful rays. So she, in her video, lists a bunch of the top sunscreens, and so really check that out. I'm not going to go into that much. But I would just share with you my favorite face sunscreen. And oh, anything that's like below SPF 30 really isn't going to do much, so when you're looking for a sunscreen, make sure it's that or higher. Even SPF 30 really is like the bare minimum, so look for SPF 50 or higher. At least that's kind of how I do. But my favorite face sunscreen is Aveeno, and it's the Continuous Protection Sunblock, and this is for this face. And it is SPF 30, and this is great. I absolutely love this sunscreen. I know I've talked about it before, but here's just kind of a look at it. It's really nice. It smells, it's got a very subtle smell. It kind of smells sunscreeny, but it smells good to me, like summer. So I put this on underneath my makeup. Great about this product is that it's specially formulated for your face. It's oil-free, and honestly, I'll put it on, rub it in. It takes a couple, I don't know, a minute or so to soak in, but after that, you're completely oil-free, and it's amazing. And it's water-resistant, so if you sweat or if you go in the pool or in the ocean, then you're not gonna, like, you know, it's not gonna run off. That's not to say you don't have to reapply, because that is like the next thing I will have to get into is reapplication, because like that's honestly the most important thing. It's important, especially in the summer, to use this in addition to your foundation or tinted moisturizer, even if it has some SPF, because chances are it doesn't have SPF 30 and it's really not gonna protect you well enough. But really quick, some common like misconceptions about burning. Okay, first of all, I don't burn. Like, I have olive skin. I don't burn, I tan. I'm black, I don't burn, I tan. No, everybody burns. It's more difficult for people with olive skin tone or really dark skin tones to burn, but that doesn't mean you won't. Because honestly, I promise you, you will at some point burn. And it's just, why risk that? You may not see it, you may not get red, but the damage is still happening. Another misconception is if I wear sunscreen, I won't tan. That is not true. I promise you, when I was younger, my mom slathered on the sunscreen, like literally like once an hour, every hour while we're at the beach, and I would still by the end of summer be a nice dark brown. Like, so, you know, I promise you, you will get tan. So yeah, those are a couple of common misconceptions, and those are my little sunscreen recommendations. But once you have your sunscreen, it's not enough just to put it on once and go for the entire day. If you're gonna be out all day at the beach, at the pool, something like that, hiking, I don't know, whatever floats your boat in the summer, you have to reapply. It's not enough just to put it on once and go from there. You really, every couple hours, you have to reapply, because otherwise you will burn. Put it on, reapply. Those are like the two easiest things. Literally, it takes like 5 minutes and it will save you weeks of like regret and pain. So, just, yeah, that is that. But if you are unlucky and you do burn, there are a couple things you can do to like ease the pain and everything. First of all, as soon as you see yourself burning, cover up. It is not enough to put on more sunscreen and keep going. I learned the hard way. I was like, oh no, I burned, bummer. Slap on some more sunscreen and like lie right back out. no, that's like the worst idea ever. You will burn more. Then you just get more sensitive. It's a bad idea. So put on some clothes, wrap yourself in a towel, I don't care. You just need to get your body out of the sun. Then as soon as you realize you've burned, if possible, take an ibuprofen or an Advil or something so that you nip the swelling in the bud and you don't puff up like a balloon, because I got so swollen and it took days for the swelling to go down and it sucked, especially behind my knees. Oh my god, it got so puffy, it was so painful, I like couldn't walk, it really, really hurt. So take an ibuprofen so you can nip that in the bud and you don't end up swelling up. Also, what you can do when you get home, you're supposed to do it within the first 24 hours. They say it'll work, but I did it within the first 24 hours. I think I did it about 18 hours later, and it really didn't help me that much. So a lot of people say if you do it in the first couple of hours after you get the burn, it really helps. And it sounds gross, but taking vinegar and pouring it all over the burn. People say you can take a spray bottle and spray it, or you can like pour it onto like a napkin and like soak the napkin and then pat it. I did find that it provided some relief, but a lot of people swear by it, say that it will stop you from peeling and stuff, so that's definitely something to try. Believe me, I got so desperate. The thing is, you just gotta nip it in the bud so that you don't like regret it later on, because it gets so painful so fast. Also look for hydrocortisone cream. That's a really, really good way to like take down the swelling and get some relief. You can look for like lotions and creams and stuff. There's like after sun cream, I think it's like by Banana Boat or something. There's lots of different things. You can go to like Walgreens or CVS or something and check in with like a pharmacist there to find something that will work for you. But also another kind of home remedy is if you want to draw up like a lukewarm or like cool bath, not only will like the cooler water kind of help relieve the pain, but also if you put some like oatmeal or honey in there, it can also kind of help to rehydrate your skin. There are loads of videos on YouTube showing you how to draw up these baths. I'll try to find one and link it in the bottom bar. But yeah, that's a good way to go. And you got to be really careful. Don't take a hot shower because that will increase the burn. Be really careful about it. Plus, it's really uncomfortable. Let me just tell you, I kind of tried. Not fun. Also, don't take an ice cold shower. That's like a bad idea. It can cause blistering, which is really, really bad. Yeah, just kind of be aware of that. Just keep it kind of cool to lukewarm. And that can really help. Also, aloe vera is your best friend. I just have some here. This is just from Trader Joe's. It's just aloe vera, straight up. I know CVS has some, like the CVS brand, but you take it off your plant if you're cool like that and have an aloe vera plant. But literally, I just doused my entire body. It provides relief. It kind of helps to heal the skin. It's really good. And then as soon as you feel like your skin is like, I don't know, tough enough to handle a bit of lotion, because I know mine was super sensitive at first, start applying lotion. Look for something that's not scented, because that can tend to irritate the skin. Anything with hydrocortisone is really great because it's going to help to kind of almost numb and like heal the sunburn. And it helps to reduce the redness too, which is great. So look for a lotion with that, and then just apply it religiously. Because once you have a sunburn, it kind of takes out all the moisture in your skin, and then you gotta restore it somehow, otherwise you start peeling. And let me tell you, I peeled like a freaking potato. It is now 2 weeks later and I'm still peeling. It is disgusting. Literally my whole entire back, the back of my legs, my shoulders, oof, it's gross. Let me just, ugh. And really quick, I just want to talk about a couple of like commonly missed areas. First of all, your ears. Those are like, they're so easy to forget. But I just, in the morning, when I'm applying my sunscreen to my face, I just take a little on my ears too. Don't forget your ears, don't forget your feet. The tops of your feet, I promise, can burn also. My friend's older brother burned the crap out of them. And finally, your lips. Your lips can burn too. My friend Cheyenne burned her lips. I think she burned her lips, I don't know. Well, whatever. But there are lots of chapsticks and lip glosses even with SPF in them. This is the, I'm gonna butcher that, Nanox lip smoothie, and it's in coconut. And this has SPF 10. There are better ones out there, but this is the one I had lying around, and I was like, SPF, yay! So look for something like that. And as I said, there are a lot of lip glosses. I will have a couple names listed around here, so you can check those out if you want to. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to message me or write in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you with as best an answer as I can. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye, guys.